late evening. Let me see whether I am audible and visible. Am I audible and visible? Yes, I am audible and visible. Let me see. Yes. Let me see. Let me reduce the sound volume of my own handset. Okay. Am I audible? Konkona? Devasis Babu, am I audible? EBS? Right, please, yes. Let me start today. Today, Abhijit Babu, let me start. Today is 19th September 2023. Let's look into the history. I do not know what is the importance of this date, why this date 19th September has been chosen by the present government for entry into the new parliament, looking into trying to find out the importance. Quickly I will switch over to the subject of the day. 1893 September, the Chicago DHARMA Mahasabha. Though this was not primarily a religious function, the World Religious Congress, the primary was their fair to celebrate the 400 years of the Columbus's discovery, so-called discovery of the America, and to show to the world their supremacy. A World Religious Congress was their part of that, and there the victory of Swamiji that week, that September, that week, we started from 11th September for 1 week, that importance. And then another important day I was trying to find, 1985, 16th September, Faizabad. Civil Surgeon Dr. R.P. Misro declared the death of Bhagavanji, whom we call Bhagavanji MAHAKAL. But he and his very able, very confident wife did not allow any person to enter into the room in the Ram Bhavan where the alleged dead body of Bhagavanji was kept. No one was allowed. 17th September, 18th September passed with a scripted drama enacted. Some news is sent to Calcutta so that the disciples of the Bhagavanji will come and be present in the cremation of the dead body of Bhagavanji. 17th, 18th passed, and 19th, possibly most likely 19th, a false dead body in the name of Bhagavanji cremated in Guptar Ghat, an unusual ghat. Again, that 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, that period is very important in our history, in the history of mystery of Netaji and Bhagavanji MAHAKAL, for its transition from one phase to the other phase. And also this period is Ganesh Chaturdashi. the Siddhi Vinayak festivity, Ganesh Puja, Ganesh Chaturdashi, Ganapati Bappa, and the god that is Lord Ganesh is worshipped not only in this Bharat but also whole Southeast Asia, where the Bharatian culture for centuries is still living. Lord Ganesh is worshipped. What is Lord Ganesh? Lord Ganesh is the Lord of the people. Yes, our parliament is the temple for the people. Let me stop here. I am going to the subject today. Subject is, one of my junior friend from Maharashtra wanted to know the MAHAKAL KATHAN in English. I am trying that. Some of the lines of MAHAKAL in English, very cautious, to translate it very cautiously, very carefully. Okay. First, I am going to MAHAKAL KATHAN from Oma, Oi Mahamanobo Ashe, 2010 edition, Vajravani, page 56. Yes. Quote, men are born equal. Am I audible? It's absolutely wrong. Men are not born equal. Men are not born equal. Science has proved it. The importance of merit must be recognized. No weightage, no scheduled caste benefits, no more. Democracy, in other places he has told, your democracy is demonocracy, and here democracy. Such arrangements are for interest of selves of some people, self-interest of some people. See, your secularism, master of Jawaharlal, has taught him this lesson. Secular means, the word secular means anti-religion. Jawaharlal was questioned by different sides. All countries have state religion. All countries have state religion. Those lands who have taught you this democracy, who have the mother of parliament, they have kept democracy and state religion, Christianity, side by side. Then, why the problem for J. Jawaharlal? What prevented him to take Hinduism as state religion and rule of law as state policy? All could have been easily assured that Hinduism will not be imposed on non-Hindus. Not theocratic state. State policy will not be guided by Hinduism. Radhakrishnan came forward to save Jawaharlal. Radhakrishnan explained secularism does not mean anti-religion, but religion neutrality, dharma nirapeksha. These are all lies. Secularism is nothing but continuation of the divide and rule policy of British in this land even after the partition and transfer of power. Then I am going to Mahakal Kathan, volume, first volume, going to page, yes, I believe I am audible, page is 49, yes, 49, Mahakal Kathan, 20th November 1966. What Mahakal told from behind the curtain, recorded in diary of Dr. Pavitra Mohan Rai. Here, page number 48. Max Muller, to learn the root of Hinduism, he studied in that country the Vedas for 30 years. Whole life he researched. He proved the beginning of Hinduism is in North Pole. The plants which are described in the Rig Vedas are now available as fossils in North Pole. He told the age of Rig Vedas not less than 12,000 BC. Tilak told when he was in jail studying literatures, he told the age of Rig Veda is 6,000 years. Now, the Westerners are telling that its age cannot be less than 1 lakh years. I'm adding my line. In my third volume, I have quoted the German Vedic scholars, where they have given their research works as per their calculation, the age of Vedic civilization is around 23 lakhs of years. The German Vedic scholars, again going back to Mahakal, actually Veda is one. All sutras have been divided into 3 subsequently, into Samhita, Gyankanda and Karmakanda. Scientists, archaeologists have proved Gondwana land is equal to Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, all were together. Praloy and Mahapraloy are millions of years back. For earthquakes, Indian Ocean, Mediterranean, all are formed by submarines under the water. In Indian Ocean, Atlantic and Mediterranean, big buildings and palaces are found there under the sea, under the water. You are taught how Hindus have been defeated by Muslims and then by Britishers in details, but you are not taught how Chandragupta Maurya defeated Seleucus and how the empire of Chandragupta extended up to the Hindu Kush. The Marathas, under the leadership of Madhav Rao, defeated the Britishers and captured the land from the hand of the Britishers. You are not taught that. Only you are taught how your heroes has been defeated by the Muslim attackers and then by the British. But the story of your heroes who was victorious has not been taught to you. Then another page. Coming again to the Max Muller. Page number 70. Yes. The date is from Mahakal's leave, 24th November 1966. Max Muller proved for Praloy, Hindus moved out of the North Pole region. One Vaidya taught Max Muller for 30 years. One Vaidya taught Max Muller for 30 years. Life and Letters of Max Muller is a book where it is written what was his main aim, what was his main aim of reading Vedas, what was the main aim of Max Muller for so much reading on Vedas. In one of his letters to his wife, Max Muller has written that the Rig Veda is the root of life of the Hindus in India. Rig Veda is the root of life of Hindus in India. My only aim, that Max Muller is writing to his wife, my only aim is to remove that root, because if the root is removed, the whole Hindu tree will die. If the root is removed, the whole Hindu tree will die. I feel sure that by uprooting the particular tree, the whole Hindu will be uprooted. In this area, I will not compromise even if my God orders me. Okay. Then I am going to another page. Yes, this is from his lips on 25th November 1966. Listen to each word. Quote, for 19 years in this Hindustan, only Hindus are unwanted dogs. For 19 years in this Hindustan, only Hindus are unwanted dogs. All others are pet. You did not know the fundamental truth. In party, you have no value. You are not entity. There is no person to tell that the Hindus in Hindustan, you are unwanted dogs. Sanatan Hindu Dharma is in danger. None has the courage to speak it out. Now you are thinking why the design of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple movement. You are thinking, he has told many times, you are not rising, you are not rising, you are not awakening. Do this thing, do this thing, do this thing. We have not done it. And he has to design. He has to activate the sleeping tigers. Then page 70, 71, where I've done 70, 71, 78, 79, yes, and 121, 121, 121, oh, 121, okay. Have I read the things? I think I have. In one page, this democracy is demonocracy. Now, Listen to quote. That is 18th June 1967. In America, 2,500 top specialists, super specialists in archaeology, geology, history, Eastern Old Language, Eastern scriptures are engaged in research. They are giving fabulous salary. All their discoveries and research products are to be sent to specified government documents, government departments. They cannot keep a single copy with them. They cannot keep a single copy with them. Security men and watchdogs are always watching them for 24 hours. They are ordered to start from Vedas and Upanishads and Puranas. They are told that these literatures, there are hundreds of rupakas, that is metaphors, to cover each and every truth. Each and every truth. Yes, I will deal one day with Hindu Cell. There is a big volume published from IIT Kharagpur, Hindu Cell, a big volume. I'll discuss. I have already discussed about 1 year back on this Hindu Cell, Sustika. Yes. I'll again one day discuss again. Yes. They are told that in these literatures there are hundreds of rupakas, that is metaphors, to cover each and every truth. Know this. Knowing this, they have to go on research on those papers. One person told to Russian top scientists to research on this subject. One person. Now guess who is that person? One person told to Russian top scientists to research on this subject. Power of mind can change function of body, it is human personal body. If it is proved, and it is simple. Even by power of the mind, the extra corporeal functions, even at a distance, that is outside the body, functions can be changed. Russian scientists have proved it. I think, have I read the back pages? I do not know whether I have read the back pages. Oh, no, sorry. I have missed some pages. Another page. Yes. मारे डंडा झाड़े भूत, उसी का नाम अवधूत. मारे डंडा झाड़े भूत, उसी का नाम अवधूत. They are committing political murders in thousands. They means these ruling political parties. Shankar, General D. Sergey, yes. They are committing political murders in hundreds. They means these political rulers. But you are failing to react. You have got the rights, ... I have given ... I have omitted some sentences. If I am son of MAHAKAL, cow slaughter, cow slaughter by central bill, cow slaughter ban by central bill will come in thousands pedigree cows are going to Bangladesh. Remember this word Bangladesh he has used in the year 1966. He has used that word Bangladesh. 1966, Bangladesh. Good cows. In only 1 year, they are being certified for slaughter. There is law for slaughter only for 3 categories of cows. 1, unproductive. 2, diseased. 3, uneconomic. From those days, 66 is warning. Thousands of cows are going from India to the East Bengal, Bangladesh. Seal the border. Take care of the border. But we have none listened to. Another page. Son of Macaulay came to an English college as principal. Sean wrote to his father, "Father, I am entrusted with a task by God. I understand I will not be able to win by bullets, but if I can inject our ideas into a sizable section of Bengali in 1 generation, through their education, they shall themselves be vanguard to conquer the whole nation for us." Also, Macaulay's own statement in 1828 in British Parliament on the subject of planning the British English education policy in India, where he has given a clear statement what is purpose of creating the education system in India. So English education. What is purpose? It's clearly told there. This is the Son statement. It's Son statement. Remember, Macaulay and Max Muller, none of them never came to India. In Europe, there is one big cave under hills. Old persons who are there and when they are sick come to the gate of that cave to pray. With the rise of Christianity, they gave European names to the Hindu gods. Hindu gods are there. The statues of Hindu gods are inside that cave under the hills. Big cave. There are Hindu gods. But with the rise of Christianity in Europe, the European names are given. Archaeologists are telling the age of these statues minimum 12,000 years. I think I have let me see, possibly I have covered the things which I intend to tell you. Yes, this book needs to be, Shankar was very kind to translate Oma into English. But now another work is awaiting, translation of MAHAKAL KATHAN. Shankar, we are trying to publish the 2nd volume and then the 3rd volume of the MAHAKAL KATHAN. And there something new will come out. And yes, Shankar has given a name, Gennady Sergeyev, some Russian scientist. Shankar, please write some note on this name. Add some note on this name. Good evening, sir. Shanto Babu, Joydev Babu. Hindu Cell, exploring the pattern and ideogram of swastika and universal principle of sustainability. Yes, the one department in IIT Kharagpur has published a volume on this swastika, available from all over the world, with some mild, some changes. It is available in all over the world, in different civilizations, with some minor changes. I discussed on that volume one day, and also swastika has been mentioned in the MAHAKAL KATHAN. And Devashish Babu, thank you. Let me stop here. And one thing, should I continue? Shankar, should I continue? Should I continue? 33 minutes or 30 minutes has passed. Should I continue? Yes. Let me read out MAHAKAL KATHAN, which is published in my Netaji Theke Bhagavanji, a part in English originally from the lips of MAHAKAL, the specific part relating the treachery of Nehru and Abdullah regarding Kashmir. How Nehru and Abdullah acted as traitors in the issue of Jammu Kashmir. Let me specific that area. I am reading. Should I continue? The public memory is proverbially short. The public will come to believe in anything which will be constantly and repeatedly propagated to them over a long period. Ordinarily, the public is incapable of remaining in high pitch for a long time. The overwhelming mass of the public are stupid and fools. They are mere rabble. They could be used in any way and for any purpose by any unscrupulous man or party. E. The public lose interest in anything which is long protracted. Pavitro? Listen. These are fundamental facts. J.N. Jawaharlal, the Combine, is using these rules to his entire advantage. Take Abdullah the traitor. Considering the situation at that time, the only thing needed was a firing squad for him. But Abdullah was and is Jane's man. Abdullah is Jawaharlal's man, the man of Jawaharlal. Jane knew and kept mum
all his moves. Even just a few days before, he was in Kashmir for days on holiday pretext, and he was Abdullah's guest. J.N. Jawaharlal gave a good certificate to him and to J.K. government. Then it happened.
Then it happened means the murder of Shyamaprasad Mukherjee.
But Jane kept quiet. Why? Abdullah was trying to do same thing when Jane has gone and is doing. A means Abdullah was not caught by Jane. He was caught by keenly watchful J.K. government. Indian people remember when months before Abdullah's suspicious activities were repeatedly reported to Jawaharlal, he publicly rebuked them and certified that Abdullah was a spotless patriot. When everyone is complaining against Abdullah and reporting his anti-Bharat activities, he gave certificate. Abdullah is spotless patriot. So when Abdullah was caught, Jane, sensing the intense public anger, at that time kept quiet to make his personal position safe and secure, but lost no time to get Abdullah out of military law and place him in judicial. And even ever since this farce was going on, a section says Abdullah is a patriot, another section says Abdullah is a martyr, a section says he must get a capital punishment, another section says drop all proceedings against him, a section constantly pleads for mercy, and so on and so forth, all with Jane's connivance. Jane did not dare to entertain correspondence at first. Now Jane and A correspond. Now they are corresponding within themselves. Jane wants that by this long protracted farce, the public shall lose interest, shall not care much whether this case is decided this way or that, and they all the most opportune time, and at the most opportune time, at the most opportune time. In that way, by dilly-dallying, Nehru saved Abdullah by delaying process. And this Traitor family, actually, the biological father of Nehru and Abdullah is same. It's Abdullah, a family of traitors. And in other place, MAHAKAL has clearly told Shyamaprasad was murdered in Kashmir. Once I read his statement, let me stop here today. I thought I will discuss today that chapter of my book. I thought, but I think I should not discuss it today. The subject, what was the condition in this subcontinent before transfer of power, what were changing situations in this subcontinent after transfer of power. Then I discussed who is benefited by the murder of Gandhi, who is the beneficiary of murder of Sastri, and what are the conspiracies against the rise of nationalism in India, and also discussed how dozens of top atomic and nuclear scientists, missile scientists, have been killed without any investigation, without any FIR. Then I have discussed what are the reasons of his remaining behind the curtain and doing his duties, his works, his sadhana from behind the curtain. And in how many ways are the political parties in this India, in this Hindustan, in this India, in this Bharat, are betraying the cause of this Bharatvarsha. And then I have discussed what is the geographical position of the Mahakal, what is the interest of these people, what is the benefit of these people knowing his position. Will that help the purpose? No, I will not discuss today. I will discuss in some subsequent days. I do not know when I will get the time. If I get time tomorrow, I will discuss this tomorrow. Partha Chakraborty, good evening. Devasish Goswami, Kankana, where is Joydev Babu, Lord, yes, Joydev Shortcut. Lord Macaulay proposed that we replace our old and ancient education system, our culture. For the Indians think that all that is foreign and English is good and greater. The Macaulay Parliament speech, British Parliament speech in 1828, when he was entrusted to frame the British education policy in their colony in India. Yes, that's the yes. 2nd February 1835. I have discussed on this speech in my volume 3, Netaji Subhash Chandra. Yes. Shankar, please give note on this Gennady Sergeyev. Must be some Russian top scientist. Hindu shell. Yes. Hindu shell. Joydev Babu. Let me stop here today. Thank you. Abhijit Babu. Thank you.